Hello. You get up here. Can you turn on the light, please? Good morning, everybody. How you doing out there? This is Casanova. Yeah, Casanova. You're right. And there's Athena over there. And we're just getting up in the morning.
Hey, Mommy.
There's Athena and Casanova. And today, what I was going to talk about was they're going to steal the show. It looks like. Okay. When you have this, it's funny. The one thing that keeps happening the most, which I was shocked is happening, is it's kind of funny. I keep hitting myself. Now I know the expression, stop hitting yourself, right? I've been saying it to myself since the day I get back, because the one thing is I can't control it much, and it just when I do move it, my control is very limited, and I mean limited isn't like I move it left and it just goes until it stops on its own. And so what has been happening is the first few times I've tried to see what my limitation of movement is, I slap myself in the mouth. And that's where it seems to almost hit me all the time. And I'll try to move my arm a little bit so you can see it.
No, lay down.
See, so, hold on.
Lay down.
Okay, sorry, that's the best I can do right now. But the problem with that is, you think, who can hit yourself in the face like that? You know? But usually, sometimes I'm sitting up, sometimes I'm laying down. But what gets me the most is when I yawn. I didn't know that. But if you think about it, when you yawn, there you go. When you yawn, most of the time it's really tight. When you yawn, that's the other side right here is. We're having groceries delivered to us through Walmart, which is great that the technology is at this point in time. When I was a kid, this would never happen. You know, you couldn't, and so people who have disabilities, strokes, back then they were really hurting more, be able to get the things they need. Today we woke up this morning. We're lucky we have Walmart groceries. We paid for Prime well before this happened. So whenever we need something delivered, or that's Amazon. Sorry, I forgot what Walmart's called. We pay for them, and so we were able to get things delivered in the morning. Sometimes we need it, but now I'm very grateful for Amazon Prime and Walmart delivery because I can't even go to the store. So guys, keep that in mind. If you were the guy who going out doing stuff, buying things for the house, it ain't happening no more. And even when I say, Amazon and Walmart, you pretty much get whatever you need. But imagine if I live by myself, I can't even bring my packages in. I can't even open my packages. I mean, eventually I would be able to get to it, but it's really hard to try to open anything with one hand. I can barely open bottles of water, and I'm not using my right side at all. I'm using my left side, trapping it between my armpit, trapping between the wedge between my leg, because I can't use my right leg. I trap it between. I have. I'm lucky. We had it set up with two full size beds side by side before this even started, and so I put it between the two beds and lock it kind of like a vice, and then turn my left hand. So all that little stuff. But man, I didn't even thought about that. How lucky we are to have things like that as in this time. Because I said when I was a kid, never would happen. But back to the hand thing. When I yawn or sneeze, your body does involuntary muscles. Only thing is when you control your body, like a normal healthy person can, when you sneeze or you catch it, you tense it, you stop it from slapping yourself in the face. so literally, I must have hit myself in the face 50 times by now. And I don't sneeze that much, but I stretch when I first wake up in the morning. Smack, it's just so funny because I feel like if I could record all of them, it would look like a slap take at the end of a movie that like someone got slapped and take one, no, do it again, take two, I feel like that because it's like smack, 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 and it's entertaining in a horrible, frustrating way, to keep slapping myself upside the head. Cause I think in this, since this happened, I slapped myself in the face accidentally or purposely, or even had people slap me in the face less than this has. This combined has been the most I slapped in my face in my entire life. It's happened within a week. Mm. So that's another one thing that's gonna be weird getting used to. But it's just it's an interesting experience. Um, Also, I dream a lot. I've almost had dreams every night. Before this happened, I always have dreamed a lot. I know a lot of people say they can't remember the dreams, and no, I remember my dreams are vivid, and they remind me of like an action show. I love my dreams. Actually, some days I wish I could say my dreams longer than real life. Because most of my dreams are pretty fat and awesome. But the funny thing is, I was so worried that my dreams were gonna my I guess subconscious remember this has happened to me. But that hasn't been the case. The first day I dreamed after I got home, I actually remember I was fighting some bad guys or something dumb like that, and I remember kept trying to grab them with my right hand, which is my bad hand, and I couldn't do it quite, but I just lifted, fight, and I didn't even notice it. I just noticed it was kind of weird because usually, like, I grab people and throw them around like they're bad guys, and throw them off the building, action scenes, and I couldn't grab them, but I was able to like slap them with a scratch. It was so weird. I can't remember completely, but I remember that was the only dream I've had that my left or my right side of my body seemed affected, but it didn't seem affected. It was like more like they were able to be grabbed because they were slippery or they were dodging or something like that. It wasn't weakness on my part or inability on my part. It was more like they were dodging it. Um, but no, it was weird because last night I dreamed I was running down a hill and around this building trying to get to this I think it was a school before everybody else was. And there was like 10, 15 people around me. And I remember sliding over the top of a hood of a car and running around this corner and swinging this door open and dodging people. It was like I was actually in better shape than I would than I am in real life in this dream. It's kind of a good feeling. And I know this might sound weird, and maybe there's some science to it. I don't know, but almost every time I dream, when I wake up, I feel physically my body that side feels a little bit stronger. I mean, micro dots. I mean, like only that I can tell it. Like maybe my pinky twitches a little bit more the next day. And I was thinking about it. If it is neurons, it's all these little passageways, and they need shoot electricity through them, and the bridges are they're reconnecting. So it's not nothing has been fried, nothing has been destroyed from what we know so far. But the synapses need to refire, and I'm hoping my vivid dreams help because it feels like it kind of is. Because in my brain, at some point, even if subconscious, even REM, it remembers I'm whole and I'm 100% normal. Um, it seems like that would help the muscles because in my sleep, I'm probably twitching the way I would. My brain is thinking is visual. Like they tell us, they told me when I was I need to visualize. I move my arm, even if it's not moving, visualize it, and it will help it because my brain is sending those same things that my vision is seeing to my body, and I visualize it and try to move it. As I do that, it's supposed to work. Some of that is something, and it might help. I'll let you know if that's doesn't work. But almost every day, I know it's only been a week. But almost every day after I have vivid dreams, it felt like something a little bit more. It might be wishful thinking, but I don't know. But it's just an interesting journey. I'm not gonna lie. Mm. One thing I miss the most right now, video games. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty good with my left hand, but there's some games you just can't play with one hand. No, I can't play no shoot 'em up games. Obviously, no, I can't play sports games. No, I can play the heck out of a three puzzle drop. And actually, if any of you out there play three puzzle drops, want to play one with me? I'm a guild leader in a game called Gems of War. Gems, GEMS of War, WAR. I was always ruling my guild. I welcome everybody. And the only way I kick you is if you don't play in 2 weeks. So you want to try it, you like it, yeah, it's okay. You play every once in a while. There I am. And you shoot me messages there too and stuff like that. But that's about the only thing I can play is 3 gem drops and um, tactical RPGs. I tried one. It's not the easiest thing because you have to move where you need to be. Traditional RPG I'd probably be good at actually because I only one hand. But if anyone knows any decent ones that's on the Xbox One, that'd be nice. But like I said, as you see now, my vision isn't always the best either, even when I wake up. So I'll get around to it though. Oh, and good news. Last piece of news. Yesterday I had 3 of my sugar level tests, glucose tests, under 200. And the one that was over 200 was only over by 7 points. It's 207. I have not had a day where I had 3 under 200. And this morning I have started out with one at 167, which is under 200. So hopefully keep that trend moving and maybe my vision get a lot better and I can see things better. I can show these beautiful eyes on a regular basis. But right now it's just so blurry. It actually makes me nauseous if I stare too long at things. Anyways, thank you if you're the 3 people. I love cracking that joke because I know it's probably not even 3. That's what's so funny about it. But eventually, I know there will at least be 4 for sure. My kids will watch this, and that is what makes me want to do this and keep doing this because they will watch it and they'll remember, and they'll probably make fun of daddy and walk around the house when they're older, because kids are jerks like that sometimes. But I still love them. All right, bye bye.